Good morning, everyone! How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? Hope you're all doing well. I myself was super bored at work last night, so I am glad to be away from work. Let's just get into it, I guess. So I got a knife I wasn't expecting to get in the mail yesterday. By the way, good morning, Mr. Nick. Morning, Mr. Ed. And good morning, Mr. Drummer. And good morning, Mr. TC. So I finally got that. I finally got that Rexford clone that got lost the first time it got sent to me. So I was carrying this in my front pocket last night. It's pretty nice. It's got great action. It has absolutely zero milling on the inside, so it is super heavy. But it is a big boy knife. I think it might be like 8.5 inches long. Might only be 8 inches. Let's see. Yeah, it's 8.5. So it's a big boy knife. It said it had M390, but who knows about that. But I had that in the front pocket. And then in my back pocket, where in the heck did my back pocket knife go? I just had it. Oh, it's in my lap. I carried my my new Vero. So that's the only two I had on me last night. I think this one does have a ramp. It's pretty smooth. But the only problem is where they put the lock bar access and the flipper tab. The flipper tab hits you when you go to close it. So it's kind of annoying. There's no other way to open it. And there's not really enough room, or it would look kind of stupid to have a thumb stud on this one. So I'm going to have to deal with the flipper tab on this one. I'm curious how much this thing weighs. I'm going to guess 6.5 ounces. I got it out of the mailbox on the way to work last night, so I've not seen. 7. I was going to say 7, but I thought I was overestimating myself. But yeah, it's way too heavy for most people. Yeah, it does almost have enough room for a fuller right there on that flat, actually. That would look pretty sweet. A fuller running down that flat. I think I could get to it if it was on that flat. My fingernail, I think, could get in there. If I put it right at the top, I mean, yeah. Can I lay it next to my Strix? I could, if I had my Strix case open. But I can do the next best thing. I can hold it up next to my clone Strix, because that case is open. They're very similar in size, so. Oh, Mr. Ed, look what I got yesterday also. Speaking of the Strix, I got 3 of the little. Yeah. That was that one that we were worried about it sticking out and if it would bother me, and it hasn't bothered me yet. The way they assembled this knife was silly. So you can't get to any screws over here because the screw's behind the clip. So it's got one single screw holding this inlay in over here, but it's behind the clip and you can't get to the clip screws, but the pivot screw is on this side. So you have to take this screw off and then 2 screws under here and then flip it over and take the pivot out on this side and then flip it back over and lift this side off. No, actually you have to pull it off on this side. It's kind of annoying. It's like you gotta do certain steps or you can't get it apart. I'm gonna try to make my own, Mr. Ed. I've made some before and I'm gonna see what I can do with some paracord. But I appreciate the offer. I know you can, but you've got too much. You make too many already. I don't want to burden you with anything, so I'm going to try to make my own. I bought a bunch of more little pieces, the little spacers and the little round beads that go between and stuff, so I'm going to see what I can do. But I got one of each color. And I don't know if there's better quality ones of these than others. I just found a place on Etsy and got them. And I have no clue if they're good or bad or if there's better ones or... I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to attempt to do something if I can get them open. So these feel decently robust. Let's see, what do they weigh? .28 of an ounce. 8.2 grams. I don't know if these are kind of like other stuff and they're all kind of standard. I'm sure they make better ones and worse ones. Let's see if they're really 8.2 or 8.25. Well, that one weighs less because it's made out of a different metal. Aha! I said, I know you could make me some, but I don't want to bother you. And I want to attempt to do some myself. And then I said I bought a bunch of extra little stuff, like the little connecting beads that go between stuff and the little end pieces. I don't know what you call all those parts, but the little things you have on the end of some of yours, the little dangly things. I got some square ones and some round ones. I looked up that standard 550 paracord is 4 millimeters thick. So I made sure to order some that were the right size. Yeah, I ordered some, I have some wild colored paracord right now, but I ordered some actual standard colors for lanyards, like black and white and a dark green. I've got some wild color paracord over here somewhere. But I don't want to use these for lanyards. Well, I could probably use that light blue for something. But I've got this red, white, and blue. And that's a pretty cool color, actually, now that I look at it. And then I got this. And a couple more of the smaller. But I ordered some just solid colors. This is actually pretty cool looking. Blue and brown. All right, well, I've got some more in there somewhere. I just haven't. I bought a couple of cool little custom stuff thingies for some lanyards. And I did get the blade sent off yesterday for this. So it is on its way to get the reblade. Oh, and also, if y'all haven't smashed that like button, I invite you to do so. I found the link to the MS, dang it, the MSG2, that dual action you might be colorblind, Sever. Grays and blues are a very, good morning, by the way. Grays and blues are something that colorblind people get mixed up. Let me see what it looks like to me on the screen. I wasn't even paying attention. So it's like it is a kind of a yellow and like a burnt umber and a light blue, sky blue, like a burnt brown, orange brown color, and a yellow gold kind of color. What it looks like in real life. It's that blue-gray color. No, actually it's kind of sky blue, but anyway, that double action auto. What is going on? Whoops. So Vespa makes one of those MSG knives, and it's $300. But that's the one the guy had in the video that we watched. But that is like the tuck, where you can flick it open. It's a liner lock regardless. So you can flick it open like a regular knife, and you can close it like a liner lock, but it's also got the auto button that is missing in this picture. And when you use it as an auto, you still have to close it like a liner lock. But yeah, that thing is calling me. Yeah, it does look kind of like the dock, but this is what it actually is this knife right here. So it's a double action auto where you can flick it open. He does a slow roll, but you could have flicked it. And then it's a liner lock, or it's an auto and a liner lock. Yeah, so pretty cool. I bet the Vespa one is pretty good quality too. I wonder why he doesn't flick it and he slow rolls it. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little knife, and I think they're $1,500 or something. So the $300 Vespa is a good deal. So that made me remember a knife that I did a mod to, and that is my XM18 Auto. So you can do a mod to these as long as they have this stop pin right here. Some of them come without it, and you have to cut a drill bit to fit across here. It's actually that other pin, the one back there. Some of them don't have that pin. But these XM18 autos, you can convert to where they're not autos anymore. They're button locks. So now this one is not an auto, it's a button lock. But the only problem is you have to use the button to open it. So you can't put it's locked up right now. So the only way to open it is just to hit the button and use a little bit of wrist. But it's no longer an auto, it's a button lock knife. So that's pretty cool. But yours stays locked up too, doesn't it, Nick? Like you can't open it without hitting the button. So that reminded me of that other knife. Kroll is an awesome movie. Yeah, the MSG2 you don't have to unlock. The one I just showed on the Discord, you don't have to unlock this one. So you can flick it just like a regular knife. So I don't know if I'm going to get one or not. I probably won't. Kroll used to be one of my favorite movies as a kid. That thing that wraps his arm around, isn't that in Kroll? That monster that wraps his flaps around people and turns them and dissolves their body. Swamp Thing was another movie I used to love as a kid around the same time as Kroll. Yeah, Nick, I've got the spring put up for mine. What's going on in the Olympics? Anything exciting? No, it wasn't Jeepers Creepers. It was Vecna looked like Swamp Thing. Yeah, okay. 80s movie where monster wrapped webbed arms around people and dissolved their bodies and dropped bones out. What movie was that? Let's see if we can get AI to help me. Chat GPT to the rescue. Hey, I need help remembering a movie. So it was about this creature that this guy ran across that had like webbed arms, and he wrapped his arms around people's bodies and then dropped bones out of them like an acid dissolved the people, and then he dropped bones out. Can you help me find that movie? Beastmaster in 1982. That's exactly what it was. In the Beastmaster, there are winged creatures, sometimes called wing devourers, that grab victims with their wings and digest them with acidic enzymes, leaving behind bones and any metal armor or equipment. Beastmaster. Yeah, AI did the thing. Let's see the wing devourers. Let's see if we can find a clip of them real quick, since we're just being lazy and reminiscing anyway. What is this? Wow, this guy's really getting into it. Oh no. Y'all can't hear this creepy guy. My bad. This guy's kind of he's got it going overboard. But you could see what we were looking for anyway.
Finally, the creature simply throws open its wings and lets the indigestible remnants of bone and armor crumple to the ground. Such a beautiful organism. It lacks.
Yeah, that guy's got some secrets in his house. Oh, Enemy Mine was one of my favorites too. I think that won an Academy Award. Didn't it, Ed? Morning, Cliff. Yeah, Beastmaster was the bomb. Those things were kind of scary, though. I want to say Enemy Mine might have won an award that year. Shady popped in while I was... Oh, good morning, B. Shady. All right. What do y'all want to look at today? We were just looking at monsters. The Devourers. Let's see. What did I... Anything cool I ran across? Hey, I got one of those for sale if anybody wants one. I'm just kidding. I mean, I do, but I'm not trying to use this to push any knives. But when I run across one on the screen that I've got for sale, I guess I can say something. I liked that one a lot. That's a Marfione custom, a Borka collab. Assassin Large. That's a pretty sweet looking knife. Good morning, mister. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Orca does his thing on collabs, but I wish he would collab with somebody other than Mark Fione. Mac 2, 3.5, Gen 2. It's a pretty good looking knife. Oh yeah, somebody said they'd like to have a copy of those, of the Talon. Ed, what are you doing out there? No, I'm just joking. Ninja. Oh, wait, we got to see this. She's using TV screen lenses to cheat. Nice. She could have somebody standing behind the other poker players. That's pretty wild. I knew they'd have contact lenses with screens on them soon, but weird. They're probably not real. They can't be screens. They've got to be like a polarity polarizer or something, so that she can see marked cards or something. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why we're watching that either. Wow, that's a nice collection. Morning, Ashton. Speak of the devil. I got that knife laying on the table. There's one of my grails. I don't know why more people, I mean, I guess people do talk about the skiff-made blades being very nice, but yeah, something that small, Nick, couldn't really have a power source. And if it did have a power source, it would run out very quickly. They could use like might power through like, she could have like a wireless charger type technology to power it. Yeah, I want one too, TC. Oh, did y'all see the post the guy did with the microscope? Digital, he called it a microscope. It's really just a digital magnifying glass. Oh, by the way, I posted that breakdown picture of that knife. It's got quite a few weird things, but it's kind of like a puzzle. So you have to take off certain things first before you can get to other stuff. But there's the breakdown picture of that knife on the table. But did y'all see the milling on the Mojave under a digital magnifying glass. It was a couple of days ago. Mine are still stuck at customs. And I might not get them. Oh, he tested a bunch of Wii's with the hardness results. They're pretty decent. Oh yeah, that's a knife I like too. The Mecha X. I guess I could have typed in Matt, what is that? Cyber Kuza. Poikilo. Come on, where's the silly? Yeah, here you go. So you can see how fine the milling is on there. There's, like, they use brand new mills. Those lines are super fine. Pretty cool little handheld magnifying glass, though. Mister, I've got a good one that I use to work on circuit boards. What kind do you want? With the big, like, 8-inch screen on it, or you want one that you can hook up to the computer? Because I've got a good one to work on watches and electronics. Good morning, Michael. Yeah, that was cool. So the Wii hardness test from this guy, hold on. So the Wii's, we got a high fin in 20 CV tested at 60.6. A Banter in S35 VN was a 58.9. And a Banter in S35 VN was 58.9. So I think he did another Wii. He's been doing a ton of tests. I'll show you the one. Oh, that's pretty dang sweet. I like that milling pattern. Yeah, that's a nice one. I'll show you the kind I've got, mister. Well, let me get signed in. Hold on. All right. So I've got one. Let's see. They're all kind of the same, but they make ones that have the little adjustable lights. So the ones with let me find one that's got more than one version. This company makes some decent ones though. That Tom Love. So does and they all have HDMI out. Well, the nicer ones do. I've got one mine's better than that, but I've got one that was around $80. It's pretty nice. I can't see the exact one I've got, but it does have the two little adjustable lights, and that helps a ton. And mine is a 2000X. 2000 time. That's pretty close to the one I've got. Oh, the fuller on that knife. What are you talking about? Which knife do you wish had a fuller, Nick? Do the production ones not have a fuller? Oh yeah, I guess you're right, because the clone doesn't. Yeah, I've gotten flashlights on AliExpress. I didn't notice that these didn't have a fuller. I guess my production one doesn't either, huh? I could have sworn it did, but maybe it doesn't. How do they fit all that fuller? Something's going on with the blade. Something's going on with the blade on that one you just showed me. It looks bigger. Because they're fitting a bunch into it. Hold on. Oh, they took out the swedge. That's what it is. I was totally confused there for a minute, but they just totally removed the swedge. That's how they got that much fuller in there. And looks like they changed the shape of the hole, but it could just be, the hole looks pretty much the same. They just extended it with a fuller. That is pretty cool though. All right then. Somebody else send me a link they want to look at. Yeah, go to AliExpress and just look around. But make sure you check, the ones with multiple lenses are nice too. But they'll all have the ability to record and HDMI out, micro HDMI out, and get a 2000 times one. Oh, it had meteorite in the scales? That's pretty wild. All right. Magnifying glasses and microscopes and the Beastmaster. Something else I wanted to talk about. Cannot remember what it was. Maybe something will jog my memory. My scale material that was supposed to come Monday is coming today now. So I can get it sent off to Mr. Burning Stables sometime. Oh yeah, there was a sea otter for sale yesterday that I tried to make an offer on, but he didn't want to take my offer. It ended up selling for $350, which is a pretty good price. Yeah, I use mine to work on the watches whenever I have to build them and put the hands on and stuff, because you can't see the hands. Man, that steak looks good. I think I'm hungry this morning. Oh, did anybody get a Demco yesterday? Yeah, there are some nice meteorite dials. As soon as you mentioned a watch popped up. I finally got a new one on the way, a new watch, and I posted, I think I'm about to buy another one. This one is super clean. It's a Milgauss, old school. But while you mentioned a watch, I'm going to take the opportunity to show you one I'm thinking about buying. And that is this one right here. It's an old school Milgauss with no frills, just clean, and it would look good with a Ray Laconico knife. Just got clean lines, no date, no frills, just a clean old Rolex. I love the Milgauss lightning bolt, like second hands. Pretty clean though. The other one I've got on the way now is something or other up here. Maybe might not even posted it. Yeah, I don't think I did post it. Oh yeah, I did. I got that one on the way now. An AP with the dual balance wheel. Yeah, that one's on the way to me. I didn't have an AP yet. All right, back to where we were. Y'all give me something y'all want to check out. Oh, what did you just say in the chat there? Audioitis picked up some new ones. William got his smock. How do you like your smock, William? What do you think of the smock? And B Shady's still waiting on the AD22. So what did you get this week, Audioitis? Let's check them out. The ZT 0452 or 0450 carbon fiber. Okay. That is a black on black knife. Good size. What else you get? A Kershaw bare knuckle. No idea what that is either. What is it? Okay. I see you doing your thing. You've got quite a few crossbar locks, huh? Another bug out and a 0117 arriving today. I was just about to bust out some bug outs today. Wow, that one looks a lot like the other one. Yeah, William, the Smock has that double detent system that they feel like no other knife. Like, they feel they feel different. They're actually really cool. Yeah, all Smocks are like this, William. Does yours have the big pivot or the little pivot? So really the only difference in Smocks is that pivot. And the scales. They're all button locks though. But does yours have the big pivot or the little? Miranda, good morning. Thank you. Oh, you're fine, Ed. What are we looking at? Good morning, projectiles are sharp. I was going to add you as a moderator today, and I didn't see Miranda come in. Oh, there she is. Good morning, Miranda. I'm going to add you as well. So if y'all want to send links for us to look at, you can now. Is this your Flickr? Are we looking at your Flickr? Yes. So y'all go check out Mr. Ed's Flickr and awesome photographs of beautiful knives. And if you see one you might want, hit him up on the Discord or elsewhere. No, you have to join the Discord in order to buy from him. Nah. If I'm going to promote him on my channel, I'm going to make you join my Discord to get to him. I'm just joking. Y'all can hit him up however you need to. But the Discord is easy. That's a nice looking knife. Or message him on Instagram. Like you just said. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Ed's photography, you need to go check out his Flickr just for that. It is well worth it. Well worth it. You can just scroll for days. Good old hamster. Yeah, some people do remove the second detent, but I like it. I don't. It just gives it a unique feel. I love the Smock. It's a great knife. And you can open it any way you want to. It's surprising how little the access is here to this hole, but you can regular thumb flick it or reverse flick it. But there's not much access back here. You can just barely get in there. But yours probably has the big pivot. Mine's an older one. I think the newer ones have bigger pivots. My Smock always just lays over here to the side along with my Shaman and my default Para 3 and PM2 for size comparisons. My Vespa's laying over here to the side right now. And then over here, I got my Integral waiting for the reblade to come back. I've always got a bunch of knives just laying off screen though. And my smock is one of them. My Osborne with the Mandalorian clip is one of them too. The Osborne and the smock are very similar. Different button. Ed's carrying his swish buoy. I don't know how you say it. Mr. Ed said, or Williams got a link for us to look at. What are we looking at, Mr. William? Somebody else post something you want to look at. Oh, here's his knife.
Just got my smock.
Yep, it's got a bigger pivot.
Spyderco. Polyground. Green micarta. DLT trading.
Nice. Very cool, very cool. Piss. Cole would like those, huh? What is that bottom knife? Is that next to bottom one an Anzo? What is that one? I'm not sure what either one of those are. Yeah, is that an ant? I spilt my entire coffee right before the stream this morning and had to make another one. That was great. I've seen this knife, but I can't think what it is. Doesn't he put... Why did I think it was an Anzo? Maybe it is, but I'm not looking at the right side. No. Y'all tell me what that knife is. I guess we could do I can use a Google Lens search, but I got to go over here to Chrome to do it. Uh-oh, server error. What is going on here? There we go. All right, search with Google Lens. It is Google Lens. Aha. Yeah, it is Anzo. I was right. Wow. I got lucky. I thought sometimes I get it right. It's the Eros. So back here on his page, Eros. There it is. And you can buy the scales for 95 bucks. And then what's the other one? the bottom one. Guess we can try to figure out here. It is. Come on, act right. The PEI Walter Drop folding knife. They sell a clone of it on AliExpress. Imagine that. Whoops. That is the same thing I just posted. Hold on. There we go. PEI Water Drop. That's what they're called. Well, that's not it. That's a little magnetic knife. That is it, though. Huh. What is the real knife? It's the ected. Okay, hold on. Aha. Some website sells it for 45 bucks. I guess it's just a fake knife. How much is this one? 26 bucks. Yeah, somebody's making some money on this website right here. They got it for 45 bucks. All right. If y'all hadn't smashed that like button, be cool. All right, what else are we looking at today? Y'all got anything you want to post a link to and us check out? This was pretty funny. I'm not going to focus on it very long, but if y'all want to go back and read that, you can. Flashlights. Somebody asked about buying flashlights on AliExpress. I have bought quite a few there. I've been seeing some really cool 3D printed hinges recently that work well. Those are pretty cool little print in place. Pretty awesome. Got his engraver going. Yeah, so people are able to front flick these and use the fuller. So I'm definitely going to do a flipper tab delete when I get mine. What do we got a link to here, Ed? Oh, Ed's Instagram. I am already following. Y'all should be too. But yeah, people can front flip them and fuller. So no need for that flipper tab. What else we got going on? Wow, that guy's cool. It's a nice looking watch. Good old G-Shock. Well, you get all kinds of stuff on Reddit. What else we got going on? Somebody anodized their ether hardware. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the ether next to the Strix. Yeah, that shower thing was hilarious. What about a smock would be Liddy? Manix 2 lightweight. I almost bought a Sage 5 finally yesterday. I probably should have. It was pretty cheap. I keep seeing Sage 5 lightweights though, and I don't think I want one of those. Yeah, I've got a few scale knives I need to scale up this year too. But I need to get some new knives. Let's see, where was that? Let's see, Sage 5. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, okay, it was a Sage 5 Salt, I think. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, no, this was it. The Spy 27. He's asking too much for it, but should I buy that one to buy some scales for in Spy 27? He's asking way too much. But I think I might. I've got to get one to put some scales on. I need to find a donor Sage 5 though. Of course, then I need to find some scales. And I don't want just a standard one, so Spy 27 would be okay with me. Centering looks good on that one. What do they cost? What do these cost brand new? Right there. Yeah, he's asking way too much. I need to pay him about $100 or $120. He's got it listed at $185. Must be out your mind. So let's see. Here's a Sage and Rex 121. Sage 5. It's sold for $300. I don't want 121. I'm scared of it. I don't want to break a tip. Yeah, this is the guy, I think, that had the Sea Otter that sold for $350. I think he had another post. This might be where you bought the... Oh, this is a 15V Manix 2 lightweight. It's already got some scales on it, huh? I've got a Manix 2 that I need to sell. I need to find somebody that wants to trade a Manix 2 for like a Sage or something. I think you typed that wrong, Miranda. Try again. I think it doubled up. Is it just switchcraft.zone? Oh, that's pretty cool. Flip it, switch it, stack it, bop it. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, her link is, it's just switchcraft.zone if anybody wants to check that out. I guess that's what she's talking about, those little fidget things. For focus and flow. That's pretty cool. See what we got going on this morning on Knife Swap. There's a Sonora for $620. Might be the same one I sold. Looks like it. No, that one's got the coin. I just sent it to the guy. He couldn't, it hasn't got to him yet. And that's the wrong number. Somebody already selling their Strix V3. $475. Number 129. I got number 125, so he's my next door neighbor. Does the pin come with it? Why is it so expensive? Why is he charging $475? I didn't pay anywhere close to that, did I? Weird. What did I pay for mine? I could have sworn I paid like $325 or something, didn't I? Yeah, right here. $345. So why is he charging $475? Is that literally just markup? Y'all gotta let me know why he's charging crazy price like that. Could I charge that for mine? Because I surely would. Oh, by the way, somehow Sever just came on and showed me those knives I sent to him. But yet, I've already got them all back in my possession. How in the heck did that happen? Wasn't he just on video like yesterday showing us these 7 knives? I could have sworn he just had them, but somehow they're back to me already. They showed up yesterday. Here's the good old Anthem. And I really took offense that when Sever was showing these knives, a couple of y'all went and bought this Anthem. But yet I've been telling you how good it is forever, and nobody goes and buys it. Kind of got my feelings hurt. Oh well. Guess y'all trust his opinion, or maybe it's the fact that both of us had an opinion that led y'all over the edge on buying one. It doesn't matter. However you got convinced to buy one, I'm glad you're buying one. But these are all the ones that he had on his table the other day, a couple of days ago. I sent them all in these little boxes with them all labeled. Greenthorn Bio, Mosier, Lemifshi Duckling, Lemifshi Waka, Jewful Neutralizer, and Greenthorn Astral. So I got to put all these back up where they go. Yep, I got an extra Anthem. My Anthem has that other clip on it. This one has the stock clip. Yeah, I don't know how they got back so fast. He must have next dayed them or something. What do we got here, William? Just the green door? I mean, the back door? What's going on with this back door, Mike? Why is it called that? And why do I want it? Power blade? What is going on with this thing? It's got a lot of names going on here. The back door MSI Mini Power Blade knife made in the USA, return. Huh. Well, that's weird. Yep, I spilt a whole cup of coffee to the fact that I just soaked up a whole towel full of coffee. Coffee is not good. I think they're selling those minis on, I think they've got the minis now on AliExpress. Let's go see. Yeah, so they got the same knives on AliExpress right here for 33 bucks. They're not the same, but they'll give you a feel for it. And yes, they have the same lock. They just can't show the lock. But there's that 33 bucks is a lot better than whatever you posted. What was it? $225? Oh, that one has the frag pattern. See if we can find it. I guess they don't have the frag pattern. Looks like they just have those four. I like the full size one. I've been wanting to check out a mini. Yeah, that's what I thought too about the back door. It reminded me of through the green door. What was I gonna show? Where are my MSIs? My stitch. I'm missing a case somewhere. I've cleaned out a ton of cases. Oh yeah, right here. Gotta be here. Where is it? Go. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. I've got a... What in the heck? I forgot about this. I forgot about a few things. So there's the MSI. And there's the stitch. And look what else I've got that I forgot about. A Sage 5 lightweight. I forgot I had this little thing. So why do I need to buy one? Why don't I just carry this? It's got great action. And it's piss. But this is the Sage 5 right here. I've also got, but yeah, the full-size MSI is nice. I bet the mini would be nice too, because this is a big knife. Y'all can see my hands on it. But yeah, they're pretty cool knives. But yeah, I forgot I had this. Yeah, I don't know if they would fit, Robin, because this is a fake one. But yeah, I should carry it for a while and see how. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This might be one where they would fit. I've also got something else over here. What is this? Oh yeah, this is a Manix 2. This is a Manix 2 extra one that I got. This one has great action. I think this might be a lightweight too. How do you tell if they're the lightweight version or not? This one's actually got great action. See, I've got both of these. I always forget about. And where's my real Manix? With the stupid circuit board scales. I think it's missing. It always gets missing. I think I might have put it up last time because I kept saying it always stays missing. And now I can't find it even though I think I might have put it up. Knife problems. I've still got to get around to doing the test on this thing too. This is that Brother D2 knife that we need to beat to death and cut some nails with and do all kinds of stuff. Because this thing is supposed to be a beast. And it is a very comfortable knife, I will tell y'all that. But yeah, it looks good too. This is that Brother that Peterbilt Knife Guy's done a bunch of tests on this knife. Yeah, Robin, I feel you. I'm about the same way. I have no idea what to do with them. Because I've got a bunch of real ones now. But I've carried this a few nights and I do like it. I guess that's why I wanted a real one. So I still want a real one to go with all my other real Spydercos. But these two, I could care less if these are real. Because they both have great action, great lockup. I'm sure the blade is going to stay sharp enough for any use that I might have. And I don't want to pay the full price. They're kind of wild knives. But I would like to check out a mini one, though. That's what started this whole conversation. Yeah, this fixed blade is nice, Cliff. This is that one Peterbilt Knife Guy. He cut all kinds of nails with it. The blade held up awesome. He was trying to show people that D2 blade steel is a good steel. And he succeeded because the videos are pretty wild. I need a what? A WTG. What is that? I can't think what the acronym is this morning. What acronym we talking about this morning? Way to go. I need a pep talk. That's all I can think about with WTG. Oh, work tough. Yeah. It's for sale on my Matrix or my Mannix. Oh, my Mannix. It says S30V, but it's probably like 9CR. Yeah, work tough. I do need a work tough. I agree. If Audio-itis is still here, he will like these. I got a bunch of bug outs. You want to see them? Here we go. There's the brass one. There's the Damascus one. There's a black blade one. There's another one. There's a PEI one. And there's a carbon fiber one. I think my favorite, as you can see, one of these is not like the others. And that is this guy, Mr. Extra Large. This one has great action though. And it's a little bigger, but the rest of these are pretty close. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, my favorite, the Griptilian and the Mini Grip are great little knives. And the, yeah, the Griptilian and the Mini Grip are nice little knives. And I love the bailouts. The bailout is like a bigger version of the bug out, and it fits my hands a lot better. You talking about this one? Be Shady? Yeah, this one feels pretty dang good. Yeah, I want one with a thumb hole too. I've almost ordered one a ton of times. But I've got the RSK. I've got the RSK. It's pretty much the same knife. My absolute favorite of the, I've got titanium ones of, but that is the mini, dang it, TC knows what I'm talking about. Not the Griptilian. Hold on a second. The Benchmade Mini. It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Starts with an F. No? What am I talking about? Most comfortable knife I've felt, probably from Benchmade. I think I put it in my new clone box because I put all my titanium Benchmades. No, not the Tengu, the Freak. The Mini Freak. The Mini Freak is an awesome little knife. I don't know where I put it. I could have sworn I put all my Benchmades in here, but maybe I didn't. Hold on a second. Ah, here they are. So all those other Benchmades that I was just showing, these are the only ones I'm keeping. Benchmade clone keepers. So this is the whatever. This is my titanium bailout. This is my Narrows. And this is the Mini Freak, my titanium Mini Freak. But these little knives are awesome. Super rounded off and comfortable. Contouring everywhere. Awesome contouring. So comfortable in the hand. But the Mini Freak is one of my favorites. And then this is one of my favorites too. It's harder to find. And I forgot the name of it, but it's got that blade ramp that I love. I forgot what the model on this one is. But these are the ones I'm keeping. This is the Subvert. No, what's that one called? I can't remember. And then I got a couple more over here on this side. I've got my... this is an awesome knife, the Mini Adamas. Yeah, the Thai Mini Freak is awesome. And this Mini Adamas is one of the best looking cheap clone knives that you can buy. Everything about it looks good quality. It even says Magna Cut on it. Of course it isn't. But, and then I got the gold class Mini Osborne with the Damascus. I got this one because it had a real cool color blue. This is one of the gold class ones. I think this original one is like $700, but it's got great action too. And then this is the, what, full immunity or partial immunity? It's a cool little knife too. Yeah, the Mini Adamas is a great knife. I've come close too because they make some titanium scales for them. But this little thing has great action too. Like, I'm surprised at how good action this little thing has, he says as he flips it open. But the carbon fiber isn't bad on this one either. Yeah, somebody makes some titanium scales for the Mini Adamas. I think they're on Blade HQ even. Yeah, that's a gold class full immunity, I guess. And this one is just a big one. I can't think what this one's called, but it's super comfortable too with that blade ramp. Why can't I think what this one's called? It's definitely lime green though. Yeah, you definitely need to get a Mini Freak, Audioitis, if you can find one. All right. No, it's I've got full. I had a full size freak. I think I sold it. It's a sub something sub. I can't think what it's called. TC. Readout. No, I've got the read. I sold a readout too. I'll remember the name here in a second. Actually, I could probably go. No. I was going to say I've posted it before somewhere. Let me see real quick. Yeah, so I don't remember what it's called. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Nope, it didn't come in that day. That's a crazy picture of a knife day that I had at one point. I got 13 in the mailbox one day, and it was these right here. That's a pretty wild combination. You got a couple of Two Sons, a Factor clone, an AKC Switchblade, a Bel Air, a fake Shiro. We got that Benchmade I was talking about, and a few more Benchmades. Oh, that reminds me. The two Benchmade fixed blades with the rounded handles, they make a big one and a small one. But they're awesome too. I can't think what the names of either one of them are. But they are these right here. I've got one over here. I just put up. These right here, the Liku. These are super comfortable. So they make a big one and a small one, and I can't think what the small one's name is. But this knife is super comfortable. That's the big one. What is the small one? Aha, the Puko. So both of those are awesome knives. The 200 and the 202. But these little fixed blades for 24 bucks are worth it. So that one's 24 and the other one's 26. And they are so comfortable. If you need a beater fixed blade, go to OK Knives and grab you one. But both of those are cool. Yeah, that's what I meant. Iridium, sorry. Was it a subvert? Is that right? Which one is the subvert? Oh, it's a Spyderco. I've got one of those too. That's why I was confused. Sorry. Yeah, Ed. That one Benchmade. Oh, I know how I can find it. We can go back to OK Knives. I guarantee you they've got it, or they did. It'll be one of the old ones. There's one of the five. There's a 550 with a hole in it. 18 bucks. And there's that other one I bought. 23 bucks. Let me see if I can find that one though. It's driving me nuts. There's a carbon fiber mini freak for 27. I don't see it so far. I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering what it's called. I always remember the name of it. I sold a ton of my Benchmade clones. Like my Claymores and a bunch of other stuff. There's that full immunity for 35 bucks. Yeah, I can't think what it's called. Oh well. All right. Well, we're going to start winding it down if y'all ain't got anything else you want to talk about today. I got to get some stuff done around the house today. But yeah, before we go here, if you need a beater fixed blade, you really should check out one of these. For like 25 bucks, you can't beat it. And this is the bigger one. But these handles are so comfortable. And just to compare it to that brother that I had out earlier, you can kind of see the brother's got a little bit thicker of a blade, and the other one's got a little bit of a longer blade. But they're pretty close, the same length. But the handles on these things with this material is super grippy. I mean, and they come with this sheath that's not bad for the money. You know, it's got the one that locks. However, you roll that little thing around, something. This one might be missing that part or something. I don't remember. But yeah, for 25 bucks, you can't beat these little knives. But I've got to do a test on this one. I'm going to do a real outdoor. I'm going to get some wood and we're going to baton it. We're going to cut some nails. We're going to do all kinds of stuff one day with this knife. Well, all right, people. Appreciate y'all joining me this morning to talk about knives. If y'all hadn't hit that like button, please do so on your way out. If you didn't see at the beginning, I finally got this Rexford Singularity copy. It's pretty nice, got good action. It weighs 7 ounces though, so they could have done some milling. Like, it has absolutely 0 milling and thick titanium. Oh, and this was a knife that's almost too thick for my hand. Like, it's too big for my hands. It's so thick and thick. It's thick both directions, so that doesn't work out well. In fact, yes, Andrew, it's a Rexford clone of a Rexford Singularity. Supposed to have M390, but I doubt it. I want to see how wide this thing is, though, because it's pretty crazy. With the Damascus, 0.638, 0.637, 0.635. Sorry. Trying not to scratch it. 0.635 is pretty dang thick, though. Especially when the one we looked at the other day was under 0.4. Well, all right. Appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't joined the Discord, the link is in the description. All of Ed's knives and all of our pictures of knives and all of us selling knives will be in there. So join us there. Appreciate you being here. What is that? What is that? Why is that? I don't know what's going on. If you need to email me, my email's in the top right. BladeAlchemy4U@gmail.com. We'll be doing it again tomorrow. Another laid back Sunday. Find some knives you want to talk about and we'll do it. And otherwise, love y'all.